Hi there, ladies. Alright, it's Amy from the 5 Waiting Rooms, and today we're going to be talking about how trying to conceive has affected our love life. Now, this is a really hard question. I think it's a really hard thing to talk about and to acknowledge, because everyone wants everyone to think that they have the best love life, and it's always sexy and it's always romantic, and at least for us it's not the case. And I think a huge reason for that, unfortunately, is trying to conceive. Trying to conceive in the very beginning had no effect whatsoever on our love life. If anything, probably made it a little bit more fun, because we're like, yay, we're trying to conceive, and so we just did it all the time, because we didn't know we had a sperm issue. We didn't really know the finer mechanics of it yet. I mean, I was charting, and so I had an idea of when I was ovulating, but I really didn't read my charts very well at that time, and so we just were having fun. We were just having fun. And then I got pregnant. And thought, awesome. We didn't even have to try very hard, and I'm pregnant. Oh, it's awesome. And then, of course, I miscarried, and we didn't make love for, I would say, at least a month and a half, because I was so devastated, and I just didn't even want to think about it. I just wasn't thinking about it. And from that time forward, it's been a strain at times. Not to say that it's always a strain. We kind of go through phases where some months we'll be all over each other, and other months not so much, and we'll just kind of, time it so in our fertile window, we'll be sure to hit the right days. But I think what's happened is, because we're dealing with a male factor, and because we can only do it on certain days, because we can't do it every day, because he has to be able to recoup a little, it makes it scheduled, and that sometimes is not sexy. Sometimes it is, because if you know that today is the day that you're going to be making love, then you flirt with each other all day. And like my husband and I, before he was let go from his job, we would have lunch together every day. I'd go over to his work and I'd have lunch at his office, and you'd flirt with each other, and so I'd be sure to shave my legs in the morning, and just be flirty. But sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes it's, I'm tired, we have to do this. And if I'm being completely honest, I think what happened along the way was we started resenting each other a little bit. Sometimes, not all the time. And I can't speak for him, obviously, but at least for me, I kind of resented it a little bit at first when I found out about his sperm issues. And I thought, it's his fault that I'm not pregnant. And I'm sure he would resent me for, she's making this too scheduled, she's putting too much thought into it, why can't she just, if we feel like doing it, just doing it then. But I couldn't allow that to happen, because I knew, well, we can't do it today, because then we won't be able to do it tomorrow, if we do it today. And tomorrow, I'm more fertile than today, and it's just the whole thing. So, but it's not always like that. There are months that are like that, and there's months where we're all over each other all through the month. But I think it's a roller coaster, just like the trying to conceive journey itself. You're up, going up, and then you get your period and you crash. Then you go up and you ovulate and you're 2-week wait, and then you get your period and you crash. And it's kind of the same thing with our love life. It's definitely not to the point, or even close to the point, where I'm concerned that trying to conceive is having a detrimental effect on us, our love life, and our relationship as a couple. But I think that if it's not monitored, then it could go in that direction. Because my personal feelings is that having a good love life, a good sex life with your partner, makes a lasting relationship. It's my personal feeling about it, and because trying to conceive is such a strain, you know, it can take out some of the fun. It's just an inevitability. But we do our best to try to keep it as fun as possible, but it's unfortunate sometimes. It's just something that you have to do. But I guess we're all hoping that we're not going to have to worry about trying to conceive anymore, because hopefully we'll get pregnant at some point in the future, and then we can just go back to making love when we want to make love. And I think it'll be a lot better then. I mean, I don't think that there's a question. Anybody who says that trying to conceive doesn't affect your love life, I think they're lying. In my personal opinion, I don't see how it can't affect your love life. But it is what it is, and the good times, the times where you're up are more than the times when you're down. And it's when the times, if you're down more than you are up, then you gotta start, you know, reconsidering maybe taking a break from trying to conceive. But for us personally, we're not there yet. We're still happier with each other than we are mad at each other, I guess. So that is how trying to conceive has affected our love life. How has trying to conceive affected yours? Let us know. We're curious. Especially this is such a personal and intimate question. Knowing other people's stories, you know, feeling that you're not alone, I think can only help. Because if you feel like you're alone, I think that's just probably the worst thing. So, yeah, comment below, or hey, video response. We love video responses. Yeah. So, bye for now.